Welcome back to you, Pumpkin. Did I ever tell you that you were a blueberry pie? I love and appreciate you. Everybody is worried about the Bitcoin pump and the dump and the pump and the dump and the pump and the dump. Are we going to dump harder? Maybe. You never know with these. I've told you how many times. You can't turn your back on markets. Every single week you walk forward, you will see the weakest of weak, cowardly hands. They're walking around with glitter on their face. They got weird colored hair. They don't know what they're doing. You understand? They are coming into the markets every single week. And sometimes a big school of fish comes in and they're all weak. And unfortunately, the market just goes, you know what? You guys don't deserve to be profitable. It just does that. And you just got to remember what we're here for, man. We're here because most of the population is getting poorer through the debasement of currency. So even though we see Bitcoin moving around up and down, don't forget there's always going to be people coming into the casino. Now, it sickens me that we have to speak like this, but that's just the truth. That's how markets work. The richest people of society, they don't have everything to do with cash. So because they don't know what to do with it, they store it away. We also store it in markets because that's what we're participating in. Over the long term, the wealthiest people of society, they stack up on cash and they keep pumping it into assets that they can't make more of. All these wealthy people understand. Do you understand it? Yes, you do. That's why you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Appreciate every single one of you. Of course you do. We're looking at the Bitcoin chart. The monthly candle for October was green and November. So whether we start pulling back, it doesn't really matter. You're only going to make it in this game if you understand what's truly going on. Of course, I'm going to pump some music for you. Love and appreciate you. Have a look at this, man. This is crazy. In 2021, the top 100 coins all had a market cap of $1 billion or more. Isn't that wild? I wonder if we can get there again. You know, most people will say, of course we can. And theoretically, yeah, we can. But also theoretically, we don't have to. Because truly, you don't know what was overvalued at this point in time and what wasn't. Because most of the valuations, even though we know, yes, Metcalfe's law, yes, they're debasing currency, you still don't know how much money was put into these coins specifically because of Bitcoin and Ethereum being pumped. This is the hardest thing to grasp for most people in crypto, and it's actually quite scary because if you strip away the Bitcoin and Ethereum euphoria, you're left with bare bones. And if you don't like what you see in your coin or community, well, unfortunately, they're a poopy. If you're in a strong community, a cult, a guild, whatever you want to say, you have a big advantage when it comes to walking through into the next bull market. Now, when is this going to reprice? You know the answer. We need Bitcoin and Ethereum higher, and then people start waking up and they realize there is actually value going on here. I was also going through the comments, friends. This Habib, altcoin lion. What indicator are you using in TradingView? I like your indicator. My friend, this is, like, God bless your heart, this is the worst question to ask. This means your head is in the completely wrong place. But I don't blame you because of all the subhuman filth, trash, cockroach scum, leverage trading, and other altcoin 1000x gem piece of poop that we see out there in crypto. You don't want to put your mindset into it. But if you really want to know, I just use the SuperTrend. You go into TradingView, you just type in SuperTrend, friends. Type in SuperTrend, it's free. It's literally just 3 times the ATR. And there is no secret. I have it on a weekly time frame because it's harder to manipulate it on the weekly time frame. And usually when it does, you've got a big momentum shift in the market when it comes to that. But really, you shouldn't be focusing on this. And look, I know every time I show someone this, they always do the same thing. They go, I wonder if I go down in time frames, I wonder if I can make more money trading. And they go, oh, wow, I'm a genius. And look, you know what I love? This year, if you tried to go down on a daily on this, you got destroyed. All right? You literally got freaking destroyed. This was the bottom of the bear. we flipped green. Look at this. Look when I flipped red again. There are people who got short. Look when I procced red. You procced red here. You get short. And look what happens. It flips just green in your face again. Like you're taking, this is huge loss, by the way. 10% loss. Happened again here. Most people would have got faked out. Look what happens here as well. Look at this. It flips green on the daily. This was the Roca Negra ETF filing. And look at this. Bang. We just came back and sold. And just to tell you as well, you confirm the candle after a close. So even on a daily time frame, these are pretty poop. I like staying on the weekly. It's nice, simple, and clean. So I came across this video and I had to share it with you because instead of asking what indicator you're using, how straight is your back, how pointy are your elbows, you should be asking this, okay? Now, God bless the hearts of these women, all right? You're going to go through this video, friends. Look at this. Her account, minus $50. This lady's account, she got $2. This person's account, 14 cents. Look, this is insane, okay? 90 cents, all right? Now, the question you should be asking is, what happens to crypto when more of these working class citizens start getting access to the casino? That's the question we want to be asking. You don't want to be asking, oh, golly gee, what's that indicator you use, sir? That's the wrong question to be asking, man. You are competing with hedge funds, quants, these losers on Twitter. That's who you're competing with. You don't want to be doing that. You want to compete with emotional money. Because look, unfortunately, we win when more of these emotional money come in. They don't want to leave bids. They don't believe in bids. They want to hit market. They want to buy today because they believe in the dream. Okay, so don't ever forget this. Remember I told you everybody in the world's getting poorer? Well, that's it. These people working hard. How are they working so hard and they can't afford anything? It's because they spend and they can't save. And they can't save because they think, oh, I'm making more money than I was 5 years ago, but all the goods and services cost more. So they're actually getting nowhere. I made a video as well showing you before one of the most important charts in crypto was the real wages chart. This is actually literally the most important chart. It's been going down over time, all right? So don't forget, you're in crypto because you want to participate in value creation, right? It's another way of saying number goes up. You know what's funny? When I say this, people think it's like crude and gambly and a casino. Yeah, but guess what? When you go to work, don't you want your number to go up? Yes, you talk to your boss. They're like, you just want your number to go up. You just want your bank account to go up. You don't actually care about my workplace. You didn't care about my business. All you care about is the digits in your bank account. Yes, 100%. Everybody just cares about number go up. When you understand this, you start to make gains in crypto because then you realize, oh my gosh, are people investing to make money or are they investing to feel good? Because if you realize what people are doing most of the time, they're not actually investing to make money. They're investing to feel good. That's how they are buying the tops. That's how they are selling the bottoms. Okay. When you sell the bottom, you anti-invest. You exit the pain. Unfortunately, most people, though, are living paycheck to paycheck. So it's ingrained into everybody's mindset that, you know, I have income coming in next week, so I can spend whatever I have today. So this is a poison everywhere out there. Okay. And unfortunately, this translates to the masses getting sucked right in to the vortex. And that's why you will see them constantly go through the same marketing talking points: passive income, yield, right? Financial freedom. All these types of words that get being pushed in, like lifestyle investing. All these ones, they all get catered to the younger demographic, males age 15 to 40. It's always the same trash, okay? But this is where it comes from in society. That's why the crypto casino is always going to be worth a punt. Always. When you punt on it long term, you are punting that more people will keep getting poor and realize that they're getting poor no matter how hard they work. This is another way to basically stay diamond hands turbo long. So with that perspective, I think I've buttered you up. I have buttered you up with a different type of way of looking at the world. So when you're looking at this, for example, you're looking at PulseChain. You have PulseChain, PulseX, Hex. all of them real DeFi. If you are just on this like little daily chart, friends, daily chart is absolute trash abomination, friends. Please use a weekly. Okay, use a weekly. When it comes to these charts, if you're just looking at it with green candle good, red candle bad, that perspective, you aren't going to make it. You're going to wear yourself out. You're going to be basically stretched beyond imagination. You just have no patience, no stamina. But then if you look at it in terms of, okay, there are 400 million people in crypto right now. Yeah, it would have been nice if we got in when there was 10 million, but we can't go back in time. You now have to think of the next 1 billion people coming in. What type of mindset are they going to have? Are they going to come in saying, golly gee, look at me. I'd like some decentralization Bitcoin. That's the type of lifestyle I want to live. Do you think they're going to say that? No. They're going to tell you that they are a blueberry pie and they have straight backs. And they're going to tell you, give me the thing that looks like it's going up. All right. Now, obviously, the hard part is picking up that thing that looks like it's going up. Because at the end of the day, that's the whole game of speculation and investing. But if you are with a strong community, with 180 content creators, you increase the probability that the megaphone effect is so loud that you catch more people in the net compared to, say, my neighbor's Litecoin, which we won't speak about anymore. And then you got to think about this. If all these people are coming in, they're going to be using applications made by developers, which is probably going to have a little to do with the swapping of assets, which is going to pump up PulseX through the buy and burn. And then you have a turbo leverage effect. But of course, this flywheel, we're speaking about it in dream terms, but really we know what happens, man. We need Bitcoin to wake up, Ethereum to wake up, the crypto market to wake up, and all these things to start happening slowly as we progress, like every 3-month period. And then you'll probably start to see the prices that we're really looking for. Because really at the end of the day, friends, what I like looking at is PulseX. Look at this buy and burn. It's up to 2.69%. I love waking up every day and seeing this just tick up. Good. Hyper burn. Let it keep doing it. You know, it's interesting. These tokenomics from Ricardo Corazon, they are so obvious to be done. I was wondering, why didn't anybody ever do it? And I realized, oh gosh, the people who were in charge as project leaders and founders, they already made the money. They don't care about some long-term buy and burn piece of trash to them. It's not a piece of trash, by the way, it's amazing, but they don't care because they're getting paid today. And they're like, well, we're kind of betting on Ethereum. All we need is Ethereum to do like a 5x. So we don't really need to take all these securities laws, Gary Gensler, Seaman Demon type of risk. Let's just do the bare minimum and then we'll be able to get away with it. And that's exactly how you get the situation with fake DeFi Uniswap. Or look, you have your alternative with Chainlink. Obviously, I have both. Chainlink is Bug Eater DeFi. Chainlink is a different set of risk parameters. And because it's more known, shielded by the biggest influencers, it's not going to give you as higher upside as a hated coin like Hex, PulseChain, and PulseX. Would I choose one between them? Absolutely no. Just because these things, friends, they're unique when you can find them because they're two things you want to hold and they do have a chance to move separately. And if they do, you'd be very surprised how one shows strength through different times. But I completely understand if, as people come in later and later throughout the cycle, they're not even looking at these types of like, oh, 10x, wow, look at this. I know what they start doing. They start going, well, you know, I should have bought years ago. Now I've got to take the absolute most degenerate sewer coin risk. What can I do? And this is where everybody falls into the trap again. That's why I keep telling you 90% call, 10% lottery, because when we get here, people go fully 100% lottery. That's emotional money. They don't think about it, but there's so many of them doing it, prices are moving. So yeah, you don't have like someone throwing in, oh, you know, I've got $8,000. Let me leave a bid somewhere. Let me think about 4 coins. No. The people coming in here, they are so hungry by greed. They've seen everybody make money before. They're already up 10x or 15x or whatever it is. And they're watching their friends already made money or other stories. And then they're like, you know what? I've got this $8,000. Let me just throw it in. And everything starts moving fast. But unfortunately for everybody else, when they start moving fast, it's actually the end. And that's why no one wants to let go, because you're like, but it's just getting good. It's just starting. Yes, I know. How do you think every single person got caught in every single cycle before? It was like slow, medium, a bit fast, a bit happy, thrilling, and then finally it gets good. Like finally, after 3.5 years, oh my gosh, I like crypto, but that's the top. As soon as you say, I like crypto, it's over. Complete opposite to the bottom. What do we say at the bottom? I hate it. I regret this industry. I am ashamed. That's why the crowd, friends, emotions rule the market. You can predict their emotions when they're swinging. You don't even have to predict them. You can see them happening. The problem is people aren't happy with the number on the screen when the greed comes. That's why I tell you, like, friends, who makes it? You know who makes it? It's that dude. She put in $17,000, all right? She's also a squirrel. And she was promised 60x. Yeah, she make $1 million. She was promised that, whatever it is. She gets the 400,000. She's like asking her friend. She goes, "Hey, how high is this coin going to go?" And the friend says, "Oh, dude, you're up 400 grand. Don't worry, we can do another 2 to 3x from here." And then the girl looks at her portfolio and it goes from 400 down to 200. All right. And then she's like, "You know what? I want to take a holiday, get a boob job. I'm done." And she just sells. Okay. That's the girl who wins because she felt a bit of the euphoria. She doesn't know what she's doing. And then the money starts going down. She's like, "Oh, I'm just getting out." But everybody else who was suckered in, they are the ones who lose. And unfortunately, this is doomed to repeat over and over again as long as the government don't manipulate crypto. This is the wild, wild west, but also it's why we get outsized gains. So my job is to just get you to be aware of yourself because, friends, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to like the number. I don't know how else to tell you. You can't name me a single freaking cycle where the crowd was happy with their numbers at the top. Name me. There are none. It was always lower than what they thought by a long shot. Always. It wasn't close. It was like, what do you mean? We were on our way. Everything was going great. Every single time. So you got 3 scenarios of that happening. Well, tell me why. This squirrel up here, why is this time going to be different? Okay. And don't say Rocka Negra ETF. Because Rocka Negra ETF is nothing compared to infinite QE. Elon Musk buying Bitcoin with Tesla. Doge Mania. 0% rates. Nothing. It's nothing compared to that. Okay. So you know exactly what time it is, friends. We're here to prepare no matter what happens. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Tell mom and dad you love and appreciate them. Catch you soon.